Whatever.
Hi Playmates, it's Aristar here. I probably should be focusing on the to-play game list I already kind of have, but it's so hard when you see all these shiny new games that are being released in the Play Store as pre-registers. Here are 2 other mobile games that I have my eyes out for in 2022, so if you like to play mobile games like me and like to see what I'm excited for, please continue watching and consider leaving a like and subscribing for more gaming content every Wednesday and weekends. The first game that I had my eyes set on is Blood Knights by Superbox Inc. It seems like the game isn't even released in Korea yet either, so it might be a while before coming to the global server, but it just looks like one of those games that can relieve a lot of stress by having like a bunch of damage PP numbers popping up everywhere as you're releasing your rage from that stupid coworker or that assignment that's due tomorrow but you just haven't started yet, on those cute little monsters. This doesn't seem to be like a gacha game, but seemingly like a true RPG style where you raise your Blood Knight to higher levels for different skill combos by completing and grinding dungeons, and also do this idle mode that it seems to have. By looking at Superbox, it looks like they make pretty simple games, so I would think that this is going to be a pretty straightforward game. And the main point seems to be upgrading your knight to be like a super invincible Blood Knight for PvP. So I don't think we should be expecting like a super story element from this game, even though if it's RPG. But from what they indicated in their YouTube post, the game promises gamers to be pretty action-filled, so we have something to look forward to there. And it does seem like you only control your Blood Knight plus a pet. So with that kind of limitation being foreseen, I'm kind of interested to see how PvP is going to play out as well. It's just quite fun for us to see such an action-style battle RPG played out in like an adorable 3D style, especially as it introduced like a little pet that kind of follows you around as you're killing a horde of monsters in front of you. So I'm kind of looking forward to see how this game performs and entertains us, even if it does seem like it's going to be lacking a little bit in the actual story of the role-playing element in traditional RPG format. Second on the list is Jade Dynasty New Fantasy by Perfect World. I've played Perfect World and Forsaken World by Perfect World right around when I was really into like MMORPGs. So when a revamped version of Jade Dynasty was to be released on mobile, I personally knew I'd want to give it a try. Graphics are really nice and very Perfect World-esque, like in terms of the layout and visuals. If you've played any of their other like Oriental themed MMORPG titles, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like the previous games, there seems to be a sizable open world with extensive hero customization. The only difference is that the game seems to have changed into like a turn-based battle system, which depending on how it's pulled off can be a plus or minus in an open world setting. I mean, I tend to think that in an open world that switching to a turn-based all of a sudden takes away from the open world feel, even though technically I do prefer like a turn-based battle system over like just free-for-all battle. Anyway, I don't really recall any of the titles I've played in the past from Perfect World having like a particular strong story plot, so there might not be anything like super intense to look forward to in that sense, but this is definitely going to be a game I'm going to be trying out. If not on the Android, I know they're going to be having a PC version, so on the PC, as I'm slowly getting back into like the RPG scene, like I've downloaded and I'm trying Seven Nights too as you've suggested, so I'll let you know how that goes. Any new mobile games that you guys are looking forward to or would like me to cover? I've been trying out a lot of different games as you've all suggested. I'll continue to post my thoughts on Wednesdays and cover more Exos Heroes content on the weekends. So please drop me a comment below, and if you like gaming fun to continue, consider liking and subscribing and checking me out every Wednesday and weekends. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and take care.